Yeah, okay, that's working now. Should be mono as well. That's probably fine there. Let's open Twitter and have a look, and I'll check this screen as well. So we'll leave this here for all to see. So you can see Automaily on this bit. Cool. If you're watching, please let your presence be known. Does boost morale. Let's have a look at Twitch, see if it's all working on Twitch okay. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Yep, okay, so it seems to be streaming on there. Stream looks a little bit bad quality. Don't know what to do about that. Quality. Source. Oh, people have to tell me if it's crap quality. Cool. Cool, no viewers. Right. I was wrapping up, adding a new action, and reading the Stripe documentation, so let me open it off screen because I do want to get to the dashboard. I can't open my Stripe account. Not on live chat. Okay, so testing data. This is local devs, so these are all fake people. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Checking, there's two ways to change the plan on someone on how ugly that person's invoice. Move to another product. Okay. Moving the pricing plan won't interrupt any subscription. Customers will see the new name. Okay, so that's something I've got to basically write a ticket for. Dealing with a plan change, not a subscription change. So, new ticket. Stripe event, and it's just it's like plan changed or something. Cool. Okay, so I'm still working on that one. Got finished. Okay, this should actually be changed to subscription changed. Sub change, right. So when you create a workflow now, you should be able to subscription updated. Plan change. Now, thinking about it, there's some other actions we could do while we're here. So annoying that the search bar overlays in the wrong place. So there's we've got cancelled and trial expired. So I might as well just add those now. Pretty confident they'll work. So in the triggers, we'll create some new ones. So there's duplicate keys, which is annoying, but it's for backwards compatibilities. But so we've got trial expired. Okay, customer triggered when a customer subscription trial expires. Let's just check my memory on this. So when the status changes from, yeah, trial expired. Yeah, okay. I might have to write some documentation just to make that clear, but hey, I know you. I am the founder of Snapshooter. I recognise your name. Where's that from? You a big player on MakerLog? You like co-founder of MakerLog? Like moderator? I don't know. Somewhere like, I swear I've seen your name mentioned lots of time on MakerLog. Awesome. Okay, so trial expired. Okay, and then the other one we wanted to do was cancelled. Let's just check it. Yeah, they cancelled their plan. Depressing. Cancelled. 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 Trial. Subscription cancelled. Is it cancelled or cancelled? Is it 2 L's or 1 L? The Americans favour 1 L while 2 L's is preferred in British English. Oh, good. I guess just be American about it. Okay. So now when we create a new workflow, we should now have new triggers available. So plan changed, trial expired. Did I spell that correctly? Let's just check. I'm terrible at spelling stuff, so IAL. Stripe. Dude, this is the whole product. It's all about making workflows based on Stripe actions that happen in your app. So, customer created, send a webhook, send an email, all sorts of things you can do without writing any code. Basically, if you're a SaaS owner, you do all your emails. Cool. Yeah, I'd love feedback. Then you can view your customers and you can see all of the workflows they've been through, all of the emails they've been through. On live, you can see whether they were delivered or not. You get warnings whether your customer emails bounce. So this guy's email bounced in the past. It's pretty good. Alright, so you can now create them on the expired, cancelled and changed. So I think that covers a lot of stuff. Now, I used to handle other events as well. So I've done expired, expiring. That's a difficult one. Trial expired, Card added, card updated, plan changed. So I've done that one. Cancelled, quantity changed, charge failed, done that. Okay, so we're left with, let's open Clubhouse again. Can I make a new epic? No. Make an epic for just Stripe events. Put this at the top. So we're going to put this in Stripe events. So we'll open this epic. I love your website, man. Self-taught, bootstrapped. Self-strapped, bootstrapped, independent. That's the way, man. Absolutely. Give me a podcast recommendation. What group? Do you listen to the SaaS Reality podcast that myself and Dean host every week? I'm just looking for your Cool. Okay, so that's all the events I need to do, and I'll get round to. And set a due date for end of this month, as they're not crucial right now. We'll commit all this stuff up. Cool, so I've just got this on a different screen. Get add, click, just P. Events, handle, subscription update, plan changed. I'm sure there's other. Quickly open Telegram and have a look. Oh man, I see you're promoting me on all these channels. Awesome. Welcome to Open Podcast, a community of podcast makers around the world, founded by pinned message. How do I read the pinned message? There we go. Awesome. Cool. Well, I look forward to self-promoting. We're waiting for our editor to edit our last podcast. I should hire you as my PR guy. Okay, so I need to just merge that in. No, fast forward. Push up to production. Telegram. Well, there's not really much to watch when I'm live. Right, so what do I want to work on now? Let's have a look at my stories. So that's kind of actually, I'm waiting for a review by them. So let's have a look. Customer timeline, edit execution emails, allow basic emails. I want to do that one. Because I think this will be super useful. The actual idea of Automaily is to reduce churn on your SaaS product by sending better emails. So better onboarding emails, and then better dunning emails. Reality do. Like a recorded weekly mastermind stand up. Called Automaily. Co-host Dean is making a AWS billing, monitoring, reporting product. Right, enough distraction. I don't recognise that username. Anyway, I'm just saying they're not appearing on Restream. What's not appearing on Restream? Oh, your messages. They're so delayed. I tell you what, Restream is like mega laggy, and like the time it takes for a message to go onto Twitch, come on the Restream, then for my broadcast to go back onto Restream and then onto Twitch is just like 30 seconds plus. So, sorry if my questions are slow to get back. Would you want to know more about? I started a backup company. It's doing all right. I wonder if I can. Let's have a look. So app dot. Let me open Profitwell, but I can't show Profitwell. I don't know if I can show it without showing There we go. I can show it without revealing customer names. So here you go. This is Snapshooter. Snapshooter is a product I made for backing up DigitalOcean servers. I released in the beginning of 2017. You can see here February 2017. It's making a whole $2 a month, and it's just been slowly growing consistently. Around this time, I doubled prices, changed marketing, and it just sort of, it's kind of been rocketing up from there. So I'm more than happy to answer questions about this, but right. So you distracted me from myself here. I can't even remember what I said I was going to do. The basic emails. So let's copy this ticket. Such an unflattering photo. Okay, so basic emails. So at the moment it sends templated emails based on, so if you have a look in here, email settings, it sends like an email like this, which you have marked down, header, footer. I want to send just plain HTML emails as well, so I'm not sure how sorry, I keep getting distracted with Telegram now. I'm going to just minimize it for now. I'll answer questions later. Right, so show workflows. Let's do a smaller one. Okay, so customer created. So for example, if the customer plan doesn't equal the hobbyist one, we want to send an email, and at this point, please excuse the shitty UI. I want some sort of drop down here to be like, is this HTML or plain text? So let's add that in. It's kind of wrote some validation for this stuff, so we can have email format required, and then the validation will be as well. Email format required, and it's also a bit more complicated than that. It's going to be validation rules in, and then it's going to have to either be HTML or, what do you call it, basic. Okay, so yeah, no, there's no condition on that. Cool, so I shouldn't be able to save it now because the validation will fail, and then we'll go to the email template. Okay, so that wasn't the one I wanted that one. So let's have a look. I'll open on another screen just so I can test this easier. Workflows. What did I do wrong here? Okay, so Customer created. Let's make a new email. Actions. Choose. So in this form somewhere we want to have. Maybe we'll make it really obvious. We'll have it underneath the subject and the content. So we'll put another HR there. We'll have a group. We'll have a select. What do we call that? Format. I do call it that. Well, the default will be HTML. I think I actually have to put it here, so HTML, and put rich HTML 10. Or we will say it is, did I say basic? Basic plain text email. Let's see how that looks, if it works. Okay, and the default isn't that, and doesn't need a placeholder. Okay, let's see how this looks. There you go, I'm happy with that. Just I'll change the label to be email format. So if you guys run the streams, I want to know is your from Makerlog what you're working on, so I want to check out on the stream. Okay, let's save this as a, we're going to go basic email, no template, please. Does it save? Cool, okay. Now that doesn't actually confirm whether it's saved properly, but we'll open SQL and have a look. There's probably a whole bunch of stuff you shouldn't see there. Okay, so workflow steps and email basic, that one, metadata. Email format basic, winning. Okay, so it's basically done. I just need to change the way that emails are written. So we have a thing called send email, which is a job. I need to check this method. Basically, I think that I should just be able to flag whether it sends anything or not. But I need to test postmark stocks postmark. Postmark docs. Okay, email. I didn't mean to go full screen. HTML body, if no body text. Okay, so if I don't require it, it should send a basic email. So email object now. I think I might need to change the way the executions work. Yeah. Oh no, it's there. Fucking hell. Cool. Okay. So we can just put action meta and then I can never spell format right. Okay. It might not be set on old accounts, so we'll just set it to HTML by default. And then in this thing, we'll just say when we're sending the email, why is it not set? Oh no, that's why. Email format equals HTML. Otherwise we'll send null. I think I literally just knocked out the park. If it's HTML, add the HTML. If it's not, don't. Cool. Guess we just need to test that, which is it's a bit of a pain to test locally. I just have to whip it online and test it. Okay, so I think that's kind of about done now. Let's have a look. I guess we could just add a basic email here and then run it locally. Let's go HTML, plain email. Hello, customer.name. It's a plain email from the founder, Simon. Okay. Come on, don't disappoint me. There we go. Okay, so this is published when a customer's created. Now, I did the other day weeks ago, created a method for testing Stripe customers. So let's open up a terminal and have a look. Okay, Automaily, PHP Artisan Stripe create test customer. Customer created, it fired the event. We should see executions going up in a minute. 4. Let's have a look at them. That was today. So it sent that email plain. Now let's check. I mean, oh, geez, error. What was the error? Duplicate key entry. Okay, I'm not worried about that one. Okay, so let's check in the database whether they thought that was a plain email. In sandbox mode, I don't send emails, so created. Format basic. Hello, winning. Okay. I just need a way to present that to the actual user that this is a plain one, not a... How would you on this page display whether it was sent as a rich template which looks like... Oops. Which looks like this. I guess I could just add the headers. I could just kind of... Do I iframe it and have the email looking like it should? It's just kind of ugly. But it would show the email they got. Maybe it's not the end of the world having it like this, is it? You can't tell that's an iframe, can you? Okay, let's do that then. So show email. So yeah, because I've already had to do this crappy styling. So let's add that to the email just to see what it looks like. Static version. So you've already got that there. So let's have a look at that email now. Yeah, I don't mind that. Okay, so I need to basically say it's an iframe email preview, but it's not. It's going to be something different. I'm going to put app email preview. That's kind of fine, and then we'll pass in the email. I think it's email ID in this instance. Okay, app email preview doesn't exist, so we'll make it. It's not settings. Email.php. Where is that? Outbox. That's why. Based on this one, I think I actually need to go through a controller. Which I don't need to do like that. I can just, let's go get and then call it something clever. Aim. Right, so controllers, app, we don't have one for directory. No. Preview. Oh, class even. So email preview controller. And basically it'll be the same as the preview controller. So you can name the same thing. It's just gonna look slightly different. So we'll go and find the email. So the email equals email ID equals email ID, and then we'll also do product ID. Oh, goodness sake, current product ID. Then there's no way anyone could read someone else's email. And then okay, and then it's just, I think it's going to be, let's add a comment here. Content. Oh, this kind of puts a spanner in the works. Let's just try it. Maybe. Not sure if it's going to work. I'm just a bit confused about how, because we only render them at load time. So email preview controller. Show. Oh, what? They only have IDs, not. Okay, so that kind of works, but except for the it rendered wrong. So if email format equals plain, just return the email static version. That was meant to be a plain email. Basic. Why do I call it basic for? That's stupid, isn't it? Cool. So now if we could look at this person now, we sent a few emails. No. Let's make the height a lot narrower, shorter. I'm just curious if I got Markdown in the email. Try and see if I got one with Markdown. Let's change one of these emails, and then I'll invite a new customer. No, they'll have a plain and a more complicated one. So it's hello, blah blah blah. So we'll make this one. We'll make this one HTML, and we'll just header. H1 customer.name. Evening, Alex. Okay, let's see. So if we refresh this, we should have 5 executions. Invited this customer. We sent them 2 emails. A plain one and a header one. Okay, so this worked. That's good. Thanks. Cool. I think we can basically tick this off. Plain emails done. Then I'm gonna have a break, make a cup of tea. Get commit dashboard. Email. So what do I call that? Allow basic emails. So it's that one. So emails, allow basic emails as well. Now I just need to check whether Postmark are happy with that. I'm sure they would be. Git push. Let's check out develop, and I'll merge that in quickly. And then I'm gonna go that way. Make a cup of tea and come back. Cool, pushed. Okay, so I should be able to set that up later this evening. I think it's kind of nice to have an email that comes in plain, just plain text from the founder. Like the last one on a payment failure is just like, hey dude, please can you add a new card? Cool. Alright, I'll catch you guys in a bit. Be right back screen. This time, I'm going to turn the microphone on. As last time I did a break on a live stream, I did the last half with no working mic. Cool. So I can't really test this in production on live stream. What was next on the? That was far too quick. The workflow builder, I feel like, is something that's going to take me forever to do. Store emails to use again, enable execution emails, customer timelines, that already did. Duplicate ticket. I don't really know what else on it I really want to knock off. I need to rebrand the home page, but that's not really fun to watch on a stream anyway, is it? That's not so good. I think this relates to the duplicate key entry problem I had earlier. Might be an easy way to fix this. What's it telling me? The Stripe products first. So I'll delete this data. I had this issue where I used to have the idea of connecting live and non-live data, and I mean, I really regret doing it now. Delete rows, okay. So let's try and Stripe. Let's reconnect Stripe. So hopefully this will import the missing data. Yep. Hopefully it won't take too long on a local version, because this error just shouldn't appear. But it did. Called to a member function, no prorate on null. Oh, that's okay. I guess that's fixed. Yeah. My fake business isn't doing too badly. I know I'm just sat here doing nothing. I'm trying to think what's a good thing I can stream. That is useful. I guess a boring thing I can program is time zones on a user, because that is a problem. Yeah, we'll do that. It's a nice to have. It's not actually too bad. All the it won't take too long. All the dates in the actual on Automaily will go through one date function, so it shouldn't be too hard to add the time zone of the user. He says it shouldn't be too bad, but I mean, all the times at the moment are an hour off for summertime anyway, so. Please by artisan make migration. I don't think time zones are generally too bad. I always wonder how bad it is to convert an application into other languages. I always feel that is the real challenge. Or Alex should know that at work someone asked whether we could translate into, is it Hebrew or Arabic, both languages that read from right to left, and that seemed like a real challenge. Make migration, so add time zone to user table. Now there's got to be a quick way in PHP to display a list of all the time zones. So we've made them. No, I swear I already did this on a... Did I already do this on a project that I could just rip off? Maybe. Snapshooter. Maybe Snapshooter's got this code written. Maybe it's not Snapshooter. Oh, it might be. Settings. I'm a big fan of just ripping off the code I've already written. Yes, it's already got time zones in. Okay. So I shall open that project as well. Oof. I'll just open it in this screen because I'm not really ready to reveal the awful code that is Snapshooter. Dashboard settings. User overview, so that's bad. But let's just copy the whole thing, eh? Okay, we'll worry about that in a minute. Let's have it in the middle. No, at the bottom. Then we can add date format there as well, eh? Card. Don't know when that changed from. H5. Oh. -0. That's a good point. Cool. And then there's a migration for that, isn't there? So let's have a look. It's incredible. There's about a third of the number of migrations in Snapshooter as there already is in Automaily. Well, because I'm from London, or the UK even, I'm going to set the time zone to London. Controller. It's going to be an easy. Invoke request. And the validation is really easy. I just copy it from here, but check it's there, and then if it is, we can just do request user time zone equals request get time zone. Let's look at these ones. Oh. Rest your time zone has been updated. So it should change to, let's set it to winning. Okay, and then the last thing to do is to edit a function called oldDate. Which is that line there. So let's just do that, and then we'll do I'm sure it's only going to be on a thing, so if feels it is hacky, but okay, so that's saying June 24th at 7 PM. 23 minutes ago. It feels wrong. What did I set my time zone to? London, huh? Okay, let's set it to Asia. Let's just hope we get some movement, even if it's incorrect. Why display incorrectly? Also, 24 minutes ago was not, was it? 8, yes, it's not. That's where I find out that's not even using the function, is it? Old date, yeah. Why do I? That's pretty stupid of me. There you go. Settings. Right, so if I now change that back to London, Europe, Isle of Man. I set that back to London. When I look at that email, yes, brilliant, fixed. Except for I'm just going to add it here. It doesn't equal null, use that one. There we go. Cool, done. That didn't take long, did it? Okay. User support. Push. I should move the camera along when I'm streaming. Absolutely fantastic. Right. Cool. What else is there to tick off easily? Who else is still watching? The plan change one, I don't know if I want to do that. Why? You know what, I'm actually going to wrap it up. I can't really actually be bothered. I did code on Automaily at 6 this morning, so it's kind of been a bit of a long day. So for those who joined, thanks. And I'll catch you all tomorrow night. I'm at home alone or with the child, so probably do some streaming then as well. I'll have a think if there's any easy things I can do on the stream. Cool, I'll catch everyone later.